So Candace Parker is one of the greatest female basketball players of all time. Sister of Anthony Parker and former wife of Shelton Williams. Oh, the that was a kind of crazy out situation, but yeah, it is kind of mad. But Candace Parker has been kind of caught in a little bit of controversy. Because TMZ pulled up on her. Candace Parker had TMZ pulling up on her today. And you know that's when the WNBA made it. When TMZ is just randomly pulling up on players on the street. You know the WNBA has made it when former players, and this is so funny, the way the media covers the WNBA is so tiring. This is TMZ. I'm sorry. If you consider the TMZ as anything but paparazzi trying to get someone to say something crazy. But yeah, let's take a look here.
Real quick, easy question. I wanted to ask about Caitlin Clark. She just tied with you on your career triple doubles. I mean, how do you feel having her like match you so early in her career?
It's awesome. It's great. I think she has so many more years to come of greatness. So it's been good watching her finish.
I wanted to ask about people.
That is literally as good an answer as possible. Like, imagine that. Imagine Candace Parker is like third all time. She is third all time in triple doubles. Imagine being third all time and someone being like, well, she did it so early in her career. How do you feel? She did it way earlier than you did. And I mean, look, it's a lot easier to get a triple double as a point guard than it is as a power forward. I can't lie.
People being a little physical with Caitlin at that, like, you know, her last game. Do you feel like she's being treated like unfairly, like in her games and stuff like that?
Candace, they beat the crap out of Candace Parker as well earlier in her career, by the way.
You know, I think it's definitely like star players aren't ever treated fairly.
Is that kind of what you went through? I mean, because you're considered a legend. I mean, is that just kind of normal about being the rookie? Is that part of it?
I think everybody has a different path. So I appreciate you, man.
Thank you
so
much.
I don't think Candace Parker could have answered those questions better than that. I actually don't think that Candace Parker could have answered those questions better than that. But it was literally, it's not even, people are like, these people are reporters in the media. No, this is TMZ. They're just trying to rage bait. Like, do you not think if TMZ saw Caitlin Clark, someone would not go up to Caitlin Clark and basically call her a racist? Like, or imply it anyway. Do you not think the TMZ would do that as well? TMZ is just rage bait. And I remember TMZ when, this is where I know about TMZ, why it's crazy. So Jay-Z and Beyonce were in Ireland. This is about 12, 13 years ago at this stage. They were in Ireland. This is when TMZ was kind of like, not in its infancy, but like 12, 13 years ago. They were in Ireland and nobody bothered them. They were just walking around the streets and nobody bothered them. And like, there was an entire TMZ thing about how Ireland are so disrespectful. They don't even know who Jay-Z is. He put Dublin on the map. And like all of these type of things. They were saying, like, going on about Irish people purely because, I kid you not, people didn't bother Jay-Z and Beyonce. But like, and that's the thing. TMZ is just, everything's in bad faith. Everything's in bad faith when it comes to TMZ. Everyone knows every bit of TMZ journalism is in bad faith. Like, TMZ broke the Kobe situation. If I'm not mistaken, TMZ found out. I don't know how true this is, but did TMZ not like find out basically at the same time as the family did? And they posted it? Like, it was just a crazy one. It was an absolutely crazy one there. But look, Candace Parker got pulled up on TMZ. As crazy as it is and as annoying as it is, this is when you know the league has made it. when you're getting when it's TMZ time, because people care now. Obviously, people knew who Candace Parker was. Like, that's not like something. She's one of the players. I'll always say this, like, even though I don't think in the totality of her career, Candace Parker was as good as Lauren Jackson. Candace Parker will be seen as greater than Lauren Jackson because people know who Candace Parker is. And for that reason, like, it is, like, she's going to get recognized. But back in the day, like, Candace Parker, Diana Taurasi, Sue Bird, Lisa Leslie, Cheryl Swoops, they'd be like the players that any basketball fans knew of. Even though there might have been better players. Like, again, Lauren Jackson's always the example I'll give. Maybe a top 5 player of all time, but the only person in the media that ever mentions the name Lauren Jackson is Shannon Sharp. Elena Deladon doesn't get a mention. I put her at a similar-ish level to Candace Parker as a player. She doesn't get that much of a mention in terms of the all-time greats, but she was one of those players that transcend. And the good thing about the WNBA is there are 30, 40 players that, or not 30, 40, that's an exaggeration. There's 15 players that people know in the WNBA right now. There is 15 players. Whereas in the past, there might have been 3 or 4. So yeah, as annoying as it probably is, genuinely, as annoying as it is for WNBA players to have to deal with this TMZ crap, it's probably long term, not that it's going to be beneficial, but long term, it's not the end of the world as long as players know how to deal with it. And to be fair, it's very clear Candace Parker knew how to deal with that. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that that all players just should be let do their own thing? Do you guys think that, like, I think there's criticism to be thrown at TMZ no matter what. And to be honest, would it be better? Would the world be a better place without paparazzi and TMZ? Of course it would. However, it happens, and I think Candace Parker showed that, you know, if the players just answer smartly, nothing more comes from it. So Candace Parker answered that question perfectly. So there's not 17 think pieces about Candace Parker answering the question badly, and then another 17 think pieces about from the other side about how Caitlin Clark has brought all this on Candace Parker, despite the fact that Caitlin Clark was in Iowa and this was in LA, I think. Or not in Iowa, Indiana, sorry. But anyway, yeah. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.